Hey everybody, back again with the last video of the year. Honestly, I wasn't going to make one, but I felt like I would have been remiss not to do one. If you're wondering what that was my ruler that I draw with. I just first of all hope that this video appears correctly because it looks stupid bright over here, and I can't even see the details in my face, so hopefully by the time you guys see it, I'll fix that. And also, number two, I just want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a great Christmas, Kwanzaa. Nobody here celebrates that, but I mean, if there was like 2 people that celebrated, you know, Happy Kwanzaa to you guys. Anyway, I don't want to get into all the bad stuff that happened this year, so I'm just gonna focus on the good stuff. So first, I'd like to give a big shout out to everybody who subscribed to my channel, everybody who joined my newsletter, because that was one of the single most important things I accomplished this year. I think I've accomplished more this year than I've ever accomplished in any of the years combined. I'm 23. I can't think of one year that stands out where I've done so much in such a short amount of time. The newsletter is one of those things, and shout out to everybody who made this channel the success that it's slowly becoming. A lot of things are going to change on this channel for the new year. I mean, I'm going to do obviously more music. I'm also going to do more art. I'm going to do more behind the scenes, more vlogs like this one. Like, for the most part, I've been testing things out to see what people like, what people don't like. It's worked so far, but now I think I'm starting to get a feel for it. As a matter of fact, I actually joined Freedom, that YouTube network. It kind of puts you into like a mind frame mentally to succeed, if that makes sense. Like me, I've always worked best when I'm on a deadline, because I know I don't have a lot of time to waste making average work that I could just punch out by the numbers until I get that one great project. So I think just being on a network is kind of forcing me to get a new mindset, you know, to succeed, you know. So that's probably the most important step to joining any network. And then number 2, they have so many affiliates that can actually help me and my brand to reach more people, so that's something I'm crazy excited about. By the way, speaking of music, did you guys see the new song I posted on SoundCloud? And I just did a new, like, 1-minute kind of teaser, just messing around with it on there. So if you guys, you know, have some time, it's only 1 minute. It's on my SoundCloud, and you can even download the song on my Bandcamp. And that's another thing, like, I never ever 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 in a million years thought that I would rap, let alone be good at it to the point where people would actually request for me to do it on their songs, or people would actually take lines from my songs that I've written and use them in their songs. It's taken a while, but there's so much to learn about rap. Like, guys, you know, I've always grown up listening to R&B, actually. It wasn't until like way later that I actually started listening to rap. And then after I did, I was obsessed. But I never actually wanted to make rap. Like, I never wanted to be a rapper. Like, I remember when I first started using FL Studio. It was back in 2009, and everybody at that time wanted to be the next Soulja Boy. I was like one of the only people using FL Studio to make rock and classical music. Every now and then doing like R&B and rap-ish type stuff, but it was never like what the current sound of that time was, with, you know, trap just starting to take over the mainstream industry. It's not that I didn't know how, because I knew how. It's not that I didn't understand it, I just wasn't interested. So I was always pushing myself to make it do what people don't think it can do, and eventually that's how I ended up meeting my first artist that I started working with. We made a project together. We got 1 song out of it. You know, I actually should put it on this channel. I never did. I might put that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm trying to make sure that if I put it up there, it doesn't like interfere with any like other projects I've got, because I've got like a lot of projects set up in the springtime. I don't want to overshadow them. Where am I going with this? Okay, random tangent here, but I know that you guys probably noticed my hair super straight now. It's temporary. I'm actually decided to try twisting my hair So that's what I'm gonna do with it, but it's grown like crazy. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just growing now. And normally I comb it back, but today I don't comb it because I don't know, it's lazy. I mean, look at me. I'm just sitting here like this. I'm not even trying to sit up straight. That's how lazy I am. In the past, I've relaxed my hair, curled it, you know, for over 5 years now. So I feel like it's time to do something different. And, you know, for those of you that don't know, twists are kind of like dreads, but they're smaller. You don't let them lock up. They don't like get locked. They're supposed to. Well, they kind of do, but they're not exactly like that. But it kind of would look at this length, but it would be my natural hair. You don't use any chemicals or anything in it to process it to look a certain way. You just your hair, and this is how our hair grows naturally. Anyway, like if you've noticed, I've spent this whole year growing this, and it's just now finally got to a point where it's thick enough to comb. It only took me 11 months. So it's very hard for me to grow here. It's pretty much impossible. So I'm very proud of it. On the other hand, the hair on the top of my head, it grows crazy fast. I guess that's about it. Like, there wasn't really a point to this video, and if you guys actually made it this far, I salute you. And let me give a shout out to everyone at RenManU. The guys who made the group. First of all, I've been following RenManU for almost a year now, and he recently did a live seminar thing. It's really cool for the fact that all of us met each other and we just started networking, and that's what I love about RenManU and Dave Pensato and the Recording Revolution, Matthew Wise and the Pro Audio Files, you know, Warren Hewart with this Produce Like a Pro series. I mean, all these guys, you can go on, let's go on and on. You guys are creating a new kind of community. Like, this is something that never existed. Like, do you guys realize that? Before the internet reached this peak, the only way you could ever network or learn these skills was through spending hundreds of thousands of dollars in, like, university courses and stuff. So, and there was no guarantee you could succeed. Like, you know, of course there's no guarantee you could succeed now, but I mean, like, to risk so little in this day and age to gain so much, that's an opportunity that people 10, 20, 30 years ago died wishing they could have had. So I'm proud to be a part of these communities. Also, shout out to Worldwide Hip Hop Movement, Unshakable, Team Unshakable, Cindy, I love you, I love all of you, part of the team, and thank you guys for supporting me and promoting my art and music. You guys have shared it for the longest time on Facebook. And I wonder if we're ever going to do those Freestyle Fridays, guys. Look like the group kind of stopped doing it. I might just post those Freestyle Friday videos up here. I mean, why not? I do need more music, so anyway. I think that's about it. This video it's reaching its 20-minute mark now, and I don't think I don't really want to promote anything or let you. I mean, I'll be telling you guys anyway for the rest of the next year about all the stuff I have that I've got going on, and you guys are gonna get to see all of that firsthand. Oh, of course, I almost forgot one thing. How many of you guys? Let me ask. How many of you guys have seen my merchandise? It's at towerthreads.com. How many of you guys have seen it? For show of hands. It's gear, it's apparel, laptop cases, iPhone covers, iPad covers, coffee mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, the works. It's all there. It's all designed by me. Original characters, Godson official music, brand merchandise, and just so much more. Like, the support, every support you guys do creates a bigger lane of opportunity for me to give you guys even more content. Like, I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but this is how it starts. This is how the revolution starts. So I need you guys to check out these links, man. Share these links. Check out the merchandise. Buy one, buy two, buy three, buy four, buy it all. In fact, I actually have a discount code for anyone who wants it and wants to save 20% off on all the items at Tower Threads. That code applies to everything, not just my merchandise, but you should be buying my merchandise because every merchandise you buy from my shop supports me further to giving you guys the best of everything I have. Even free promotion, I did that this year. That's one of the things I'm proud of being able to do. Everything's falling off my table. Anyway, if any of you are musicians, artists, singers, producers, writers, maybe you're looking to collaborate with me, that's awesome. Send me an email, we can talk about it. Or maybe you just need promotion for your own projects. Send me an email for that too. I will give you this thing though, this one caveat. I've never used that word before in a sentence, but the only way to get the free promotion is to be a member of my newsletter. So you have to sign up to my newsletter first, and then send me an email, asking me about the free promotion. And we can do that. We can set up a section for you or whatever projects you're working on within the newsletter. And if it's music, we can work something out as far as making another feature show video like I did last year. Reaching 25 minutes. Wow. I don't think, you know what? Like, just let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know how your days go. What projects do you have going on? You don't even have to have anything going on and you just want to talk. That's cool. Like, one of the most coolest things I did this year was just to reach out to people. So that includes like just reaching out to just talking to people, just making new friends all around the world. Making people been coming to me sometimes just for advice, like on life, like real life issues, which is something I don't take lightly at all. I'm glad I can help people at the moments that they need it, and I would love to do even more. I want to do more, and I will eventually do more, because everything this new year is about success. I've been rearranging my whole audience, like who comes around me. People come in and out of your life, and if they're meant to be in your life, they stay in your life, and if they're not, something just either happens that makes them go away, or something happens that brings them closer to you. Like, literally, guys, pay attention to who's around, what they're doing. Make sure, like, everybody in your circle needs you as much as you need them, and make sure everybody eats. That's the rule. Just take care of everybody. Like, be good to people. You have no idea how things can flip. You know, don't look down on anybody. They might not be in a good place right now, but you know, that person that you're looking down at, the person that doesn't have, that might be the person that ends up employing you. But in places I didn't expect help to come, that's where it came the most. In places where you expected help, that's where it didn't come. But for me, like, I don't expect anything from anybody. I don't expect help, period. So, anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, hit me up. Leave a comment. And I'll talk to you guys next year. Peace.